Hi, my name is Asia Anthony. I'm a nursing student here at the University of South Alabama, and today I will be doing my central line dressing checkoff. So first I'm going to have my woman scan the room. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by verifying the order and checking the policy. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use two identifiers to identify my patient. So Jaguar Jones, A2563, A2563. And then I'm going to assess for allergies. So allergic to penicillin. I ask if he has any more allergies and he says no. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to explain the procedure to my patient. So Mr. Jones, today I'm going to change your central line dressing change, and then I would provide privacy. So the next thing I'm going to say is that I would raise the bed to a workable height, and I would lower the side rails, and I would make sure that he is positioned comfortably with his head slightly elevated. And then the next thing I would do is I would get ready to assess and palpate the site, looking to see if I'm going to need to obtain a culture. And then while I'm doing that, I would also have gathered my materials as well. And then next I'm going to state that I would have my materials on a bedside table next to me, with the closest side closest to the patient, and it would be at waist level. In the real hospital, I know that my table is below my waist, but it would need to be above to remain sterile. And then also I would position my trash can, perform hand hygiene, and then now I would get ready to don my goggles and my mask. And then I would also put a mask on my patient, like so. Okay, and then now I would get ready to don my clean gloves. Alright, so after I have my gloves on, I am now going to get ready to remove the old dressing. So first I'm going to stabilize the catheter, and I'm going to make sure that I am removing towards the insertion site. Okay. Alright. So now that I have this in my hand, I will now assess again, and at this time, if a culture needed to be taken, it would be taken now. So then I am going to remove my gloves. So gloves. Above my waist. The next thing I would do is I would get ready to come over here. I perform hand hygiene, and I would get ready to open my kit. So, and then away from me, the sides. And back like so. Okay, so then I will now get ready to don my sterile gloves. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab like so. And hitchhiker thumb for my next glove. Glove to glove. Now I can fix my glove as needed. Alright. That's crazy. Alright. Now that I'm sterile, I can now get ready to organize my field, being mindful of the 1-inch border, like so. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the alcohol swab while this is stabilized, and I'm going to wipe starting at the insertion site coming out, making sure not to double back on any areas. And I'm going to throw it above my waist. Now I'll get another one. I'll do the same thing. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my chlorhexidine. I'm going to pop it and activate it. And I'm going to scrub vigorously for 30 seconds, making sure to get underneath the hub, going up and cleaning the hub. And then get ready to throw that away, like so. Then I'm going to let it dry. And then after that, I'm going to now get ready to get my bio patch. Okay, I'm going to open like so. So this way above the waist. And I'm going to apply with my blue line to the sky. Okay. And then after I have done that, I will then get my Tegaderm. Above my waist. Now I'm going to above my waist. I'm going to get ready to place this like so. Above everything. Make sure that it is smooth. Oh. I'm gonna try to move that down a little bit while stabilizing that. So we're gonna make sure that's included. Make sure that it is smooth, and then remove the edges. Okay. All right, there we go. Above the waist. Okay. So now, I will save that to make my label. Now that I have done that, I can now get ready to remove my glove. So glove to glove, skin to skin. And then I can remove my mask and my patient's mask. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I can get ready to make my label with my date, time, and initials. And I'll place that on the side. And then the next thing I would get ready to do is I would lower the bag back down, and I would raise the side rails back up. I would make sure that the patient is positioned comfortably. And then I would have the call button in reach. And then I would perform hand hygiene. And then I would go back to the nurse's station, and I would get ready to document how the patient took this procedure, if there was a culture obtained, the amount, color, and consistency, if there was any secretions. And yeah, that concludes my checkoff.